back. I'm live from the rooftop, my backyard, St. Louis. Where I live at. Here go the views of the Lou. Um, if you know where I'm at, you know the location. Beautiful over here, right? This is where I'm at. The views. This show I'm doing is dedicated to Hassan Campbell and the Bambataa situation. You know, Bambataa has been exposed. Somebody's taking him to court. And you know, after all the years of slang and slander, and people saying what they're saying, it is just a healing time. Somebody stepped up and finally said, "You know what, Bambaataa, we're not going to allow you to get away with this no more." And even if you don't get a dollar out of this, there's going to be a lot exposed. Um, here go the grill. I'm on the roof. Here go the grill. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot exposed coming out about Zulu Nation. There might be some exposition about the music industry and its humbling beginnings. Um, salute, John Shaft. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm gonna give you a view where I'm at. This is on the rooftop of Hassan. What's Papino? What's Papino? Where I'm at, man. You know, doing my due diligence, living, living my best life. Um, Shout out to wifey. Yeah, it's just you know, that's a tough situation that came out of Bronx River. Um, and now people can somewhat heal. That's going to come out. You will not be surprised. One person comes out, another person comes out, another person comes out. And since y'all all want to be Hassan Campbell, it didn't have to be Hassan Campbell because y'all made Bambaataa sexual abuse a Hassan Campbell thing, and it was never Hassan Campbell. It was him about speaking out against it. You know what I'm saying? And now now look where we at now. Um, for all those that hung out in Bam's crib, that's in the music industry, and I'm not gonna say your names, you'll know who y'all are. Y'all seen this going on. There's no time to backtrack. You don't have time for you guys to start sharing case files because I want to clear your names like, yo, I'm helping exposing them. If you was in Ben Batta's house in Bronx River and ever pulled up, y'all seen what was going on at times. I won't say all the time, but y'all had an incline of what was going on. One more famous pop. Don't start trying to defame them now. There's a bunch of y'all. There's a bunch of y'all that has Zulu Nation as your security. There's a bunch of club owners that had Zulu Nation as their security in the beginning of hip hop. There's a bunch of y'all. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of killers up north. It's up north because of the abuse they took as kids. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, people were scared of Zulu Nation. Not because of the hip hop thing. He had a bunch of killers that was running around with him. You know what I'm saying? Old school cats. But we're gonna talk about the healing point. And sometimes you have to believe your kids when they say something has happened to them. You have to do your due diligence and at least investigate. Don't sit there and go, because why would he do that for? He has money. Now, why would Uncle Joe violate you for? Because that's Uncle Joe. So that's all that is. And I'm saying that as in, you got some kids that just say anything, then you got some kids that tell the truth. So what I'm gonna say is, sexual abuse is nothing to play with. Definitely being raped as a boy, being young. That's nothing to play with. That's nothing to play with. It's not a game. Um, you know, a lot of guys that's been sexually abused, guys, like I said, they they've never recovered. Some dudes take medication, some become drug addicts, some become killers, some just become naturally born losers. So, you know, we're not asking for the world and the individual. What you're gonna say is salute to Hassan Campbell, who had the heart to come out. And it took a long time, right? But you know, sometimes we all gotta jump in and for what we know about the generation that goes from something in the air that makes somebody listen. East Coast was popping, was popping. Well, I'm in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to St. Louis. It ain't so bad, you heard? It ain't so bad. You know what I'm saying? This comes from hard work. This all come me and wifey, hard work. This comes from hard work, man. You gotta treat yourself, don't defeat yourself. You know what I mean? You see it, you see rooftop living. Exactly, you see? You know what I'm saying? This is my backyard. You know what I'm saying? My backyard. You only got backyards like this on the Upper East Side upstairs. Doorman building. If you don't work for the building, you gotta go through you already know the side door. You know what I mean? That's what we doing. Ain't no future in front. Certain words, don't fake and funk with a nasty dunk. I'm just trying to teach you certain wording so you know what not to do. I don't get the stunt. I'm not telling you to look at my life. Let's listen to my life. Gotta be shout out Harlem, man. Harlem everywhere, man. Harlem every day. Shout out to East Harlem, man. Shout out to Harlem, man. It ain't about being outside. I'm outside. Look, I'm outside. I'm outside. Look, I'm outside. It costs to be on my outside though. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not being cocky. I'm being for real. My outside costs. So I take a little bit more pride on my outside. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. Like they say, I'm outside. I'm outside on my porch. Remember that, man. Life ain't a promotional run after a long time, you heard? Appreciate life, appreciate what life have to give you. We're gonna have more beautiful content coming. Like I said, salute to Hassan Campbell. We ain't spoken many times, but one thing I'm gonna tell you, me and Hassan Campbell never had a Bambataa conversation because we don't know why. I'm out exactly. I'm outdoor. The air's hitting me. Look, the air's hitting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm outdoors and I'm appreciating it. And eventually some of you guys can come pull up on a kid and boom, set to 90 ball. You see the view? You know what I'm saying? One thing, we all want the better things in life. This is what I always. This is what I was on the blocks for. This is what I hustled for. To have things like this, to have a better living. But I'm doing it legally, and I'm enjoying it. I can sleep every night. I can eat funny steak. Shout out to wifey on her new job. You heard? You heard? Hector Marquez Perez. So like I said, man. For all people are still gonna talk crazy about Hassan Campbell, whatever case may be. But I'm gonna tell you this, right? At least Hassan Campbell getting a check of his haters, right? Hassan get 120,000 views. You know what I'm saying? That's what you per video, 10 minutes. He's getting a check. So as long as the checks keep rolling in, but reality for us about reality, you know, it took a lot for him to expose that. Somebody's gonna sue Bambataa, and even if Bambataa hid his assets, they might try to settle out of court, but if they don't, a lot of information is gonna come up, and a lot of names like the Epstein. Epstein. You see what came out of Epstein, and he committed suicide. A lot's gonna come up. A lot of information is gonna come up because there's a lot of paperwork and you're following paper trails. You're gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Salute you, Zoom. There's gonna be a lot that's gonna come out of this. And we gotta look at some of your favorite broadcasters, and even some of the most famous shock jocks. Wait a minute. Salute Chicago, you already know. Shout out to the Midwest, man. Shout out to the whole Midwest, man. What we doing, man? Hector Marquez Perez. Shout out to East Harlem, was Crackino, was Crackino. Shout out to Brooklyn, Marcus Garvey Village, word? My man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Money D. We here. Shout out to Wifey. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Jay. Well, this is what we doing, man. We getting the functions on. You know what I'm saying? We getting the function on. That's how we're gonna win. Like I told you, I take you guys over 1,000,000 views because I got real individuals in my chat. We're gonna get something. We're gonna learn together, man. What we're gonna do? We learn together. We growing piece by piece. On my IG page, I'm growing it. I want people in here. I really want real individuals in here. I want dudes that understand. Exactly. We're growing 48, dogs. You know what I'm saying? Body more stepping is popping. I'm outdoors, like just like my man John Glory said. We outdoors, man. It's crazy. This is, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Something the Wu-Tang Clan had a song about. I dedicated to the winners and the losers. Dedicated to all Jeeps and Land Cruisers. You know what I'm saying? We winners. We can't forget about you losers. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't your time right now. It's all about win. Oh, okay. Yeah, Casey, this beautiful. This brother's beautiful, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know where I'm at? I'm in the West End. You heard? I'm just showing you progress. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're gonna do for the people, man. So just think, man. It's information, man. You ever hear about Bambataa doing weird stuff, a little bit of change now? But I always heard some funny money stories about Bambataa. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Bam had a lot of goons with his squad, so it was hard to. And then integrity plays a part that these dudes talk about. But when it comes to somebody feeding you, you never expose the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of dudes that probably knew what was going on. It's gonna come out if they go all the way in court. Because as you see, nobody wants to believe the truth. Zulu Nation's incorporated. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the assets are of Zulu Nation. So salute to the guy, the kid, or the man who actually stepped up and go, you know what, man, I'm not tired of playing with you, man. Let's go. You want to give me 100,000 the easy way? You're gonna give it to me the hard way. You know what I'm saying? See, because we look at Bambaataa from Indian heads and and, and African sweatsuits on. We don't know that Bam got them. Yeah, you remember that Van Gloriousness? You know what I'm saying? So y'all remember that. 1991, I was in somebody's lobby talking about I got dimes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But allegedly, I was in somebody's lobby with something has some dimes. So, right. Joey Buttafuoco too, you heard? But I'm gonna show you another site. Washington University, salute C's. Washington University is one of the highest medical schools in America. No, Bendito. No. Salute J. Will, salute Van Glorious. We're in the building. Body more stepper was popping. Show you the view. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm doing. All I gotta do is the G, man. Whatever that eat on, go to the products. I'm gonna try to look a little Puerto Ricanish because I go with the Boricuas. Shout out to all my Boricuas out there. Heck, you know what I'm saying? My man June, Jumbo Chums, my man Doc, Jova TDOs. You know what I'm saying? We just getting out. We just doing what we're doing in life. We're taking it to the top. But yes, it's Washington University. Dope, man. Gotta pay to play, what? When I want to send tan, I get my tan in there. I got sand worn on my roof. I got sand worn on my roof, you heard? But back to Hassan Campbell, man. Never shoot to Hassan Campbell. Thank you for stepping up. The big stinger guy, thank you for stepping up and put a little bug out. But it's okay. We get it. We understand it. Exactly. I get the Bear Brown. Yeah. Definitely. I'm gonna get that. The Bear Blind joint or the Tom Landry. You know what I'm saying? We old school, man. I like what you said. The Bear Blind joint, man. Shout out to rest in peace, Bear Blind. You heard the Bear. Shout out to Chicago. You already know. Shout out to the whole Midwest. My man Money saying, we here, party people. We are here. We are here. We in the building. And I just want to give you a quick laugh. Hassan Campbell, that's the people's. Me and him has done multiple lives. So I did this live. I don't many times he's came in my, jumped on my shows or we did some IG lives together. So I just let him know I appreciate him. And I got to say that I'm happy what just happened with Bambaataa. And we can move on. It took some time for somebody else to come out and actually take him to court. Boy, that's what y'all wanted. It's been exposed. Let's get it. And people talking, the industry talking. I know how to get things right. And things start getting rattled. They start throwing people names in the air. They began to throw people names in the air about certain situations, and I knew that after a while, somebody go, listen, we need somebody to step up because my names is getting caught in the mix. Because for some reason, this guy was outside and he knows a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ah, you was upstairs, Bendito. You was upstairs. Now, do you want me? Now, you want to explain to me how the fuck how the fuck was African Islam? Come on, I want to do that. Come on, man. Bam Crib. Let's not talk about this. The guy who helped my Beach Street came to fucking Bronx River and sat in that apartment. Crazy. I don't want to say names, man, but y'all did the right thing. I had to get somebody to jump out the window. Y'all did the right thing, cause y'all know I was out. One thing for sure, I know about the music industry because I was outside. Bendito. You already know. You see the one passing the paperwork around? Yeah. Let's see how that went down. You see who passing that paperwork out? Who's showing that? Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Yo, hold on. Flag with a play. Joe was upstairs, my man. Joe was upstairs, my man. The timelines is just around the 80s. Let's talk about the 80s with B Sting in them. Bam was just Park River forever. Bronx River forever. You know what I'm saying? You niggas, get your money together. It's gonna come out. The Epstein of hip hop is now being brought to court. Who else is upstairs? Well, we know the guy who wrote Beat Shoot was upstairs. Who helped Shoot was upstairs. Wait a minute. Stan Latham, was you upstairs too because you also made Beat Shoot? Did you go to Bronx River? Oh man. Harry Belafonte. Please tell me you wasn't in Bronx River with Bambataa and them niggas. Who else? Oh no. Oh, Blondie. Fab Five Freddy. MTV Raps. Yo, MTV Raps. Was you upstairs too, bro? Was you going to Bronx River? Oh man. And y'all all allowed this man to get trashed on the internet for 2, 3 years. They lying his lies. He's freestyling. I just said 15 names that had ties to Bambaataa in some type of way. That had to go upstairs because everything they did was within Zulu Nation. Zulu. How do I know? Fucking facts, man. I grew up in hip hop, man. Stan Latham. Y'all know who Stan Latham is? Shit getting different, man. Please say it wasn't you upstairs, man. Please tell me when you went upstairs there wasn't a bunch of young boys running around that went at that time went, oh, we're gonna stop this, man. Yo, can y'all please? What you said? Yep, you know what it is. Van Glorious and I Pops. Please tell me you wasn't up there, man. Because if please tell me you wasn't in that apartment many a times with them little boys running around, man. Oh, now what do you? Oh, there was nothing funny going on. It was. Please tell me that, man. Because one thing B Stinger and one thing that Hassan Campbell could say was they said it all went down in Bronx River. You ain't never lied. This is why, for a little bit of change, a little bit of funny money, you should have left the Puerto Rican alone. Brought back Hector Marquez Perez. Got my hat on, my Perez hat. Every Perez you ever met was dark skinned. Brought Perez back. Hector Marquez and Perez. Yo, we're not talking about 1090 boy right now. We're talking about Bambaataa. We're not just to stop that. I don't want to zap nobody. Let's just be cool. Come up, but not changing listen. I don't even care about this thing with all 1090 boys. It's not for me. Listen, let's just change the topic. Let's keep moving forward. Let's move forward. We're talking about Rhyme Syndicate Records, Bronx Style Bob. Was you in Bambaataa's crib when all this craziness was happening? Donald D, I don't know if he died. FBI Free Base Institute is where they go. Where the fuck was you in Bambaataa's crib too? Ice-T, you the one that got the fucking record deal, nigga. Rhyme Syndicate Records, African Islam. You niggas have gotta argue with Hassan Campbell than deal with reality. You'd rather be real niggas and degrade niggas on that online, and now when somebody was exactly Mark Taylor, we all been tricked into hip hop culture and forgot about black culture. Respect, Calvin Matter. That's not the topic at hand. Let's respect the topic. This show ain't for donations. This ain't for no handout. This show is for information. I'm telling you information. Yo, Marquise was popping. I'm telling you information. Information that make it go, shit now. Make it say, popping. We're not talking about that, boy. We're not talking about that. Marcus, I'm chilling, man. I'm just gonna show you my rooftop, bro. I'm just doing the best I could do under these tough times, under these tough provisions. I need to know, Fat Five Freddy, when you went to Bambaataa's crib, that you speak up for the kids. Or what you're gonna say is now the kids is break dancers. I was bringing them downtown to dance in the clubs. We want answers, man. Definitely. Marcos Ruiz, I'm happy about my brother Mac. He got a new song out and he's doing his thing. He's good for the hip hop community. They need to have a more hip hop 97 big fat. Definitely. Marcus, stay focused. Marcos Ruiz, stay focused, stay blessed. God is good. Peace to the gods and nerves, man. Peace to the gods and nerves. Come on, man. That's why that's why a lot of Zulu catchers to fight against the gods, man. That's why a lot of the gods used to fight against Zulu Nation because they didn't believe in the wicked chief, the culture that y'all was living in. There might have been some Zulu Nation that was God body, but yeah, the gods spoke up against it. The gods spoke up against it. Bad for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? This is serious, man. We're talking about sexual abuse, grown adults, people that we're looking to in the culture, and you want to talk about 1090 boy. I don't get the distraction. I don't need to know what this distraction is. 1090 boy has nothing to do with. We're talking about kids being sexually abused by men that had a little influence because they was helping create a new movement in hip hop. Our future crackheads, our future dope fiends. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna just say you know what I'm saying, 1090 boys in the building. But we're not gonna distract the conversation to 1090 to 1090 boy. Because 1090 boy is listening to the information. He needs to hear this. He needs to understand why one of his older uncles started smoking crack because he might have got touched by a nigga in hip hop that has some fucking influence. Niggas is bugging, man. You'll always get distracted. We're gonna stop the distractions today. No more distractions. I don't want to play with some exactly you niggas. I want you niggas say go play with them other niggas. Go play with them, man. We ain't playing over here, man. What's fuck on top of it? What's more important? Let's talk about what's more important, man. We're telling you about kids being abused and people that we looked up to. Fab Five Freddy. You was on your MTV Raps, dog. You allowed the sexual abuse to go on to grow in the game? Was y'all fucking sex trafficking our kids? My son, you should be ashamed of yourself. You from the Bronx, nigga. Some of your friends got touched by Bambataa, nigga. Or Bambataa friends, nigga. But for the love of hip hop, for fighting the power of the internet, niggas, go kill yourself, nigga. Why don't you do that? You know, I'm not gonna listen to that fake fight the power shit you talking about, nigga. You know what? Don't kill yourself, my son. You got kids to live for. You just realize. Watch your arguments that you argue for, bro. Shut up. Who else? Nine-Chase Shooter. How fucking stupid you sound. Now niggas suing Bambataa look stupid. Now you look fucking dumb. Go get Jimmy bags, nigga. Go get my bags and carry Jimmy bags to the airport. Get the bags. Ain't about talking tough, dogs. Let's talk about right, man. You ain't gotta be cool with Hassan Campbell. You ain't gotta like the nigga nothing, man. But respect game, man. Information, man. Salute to Hassan Campbell for having a heart to bone. Exactly. And that's what we're gonna find out now, Van Glorious. I like what you just wrote right there. So now we need y'all to speak out. We need y'all to talk. We need y'all to talk. We need to figure out exactly. They need to talk, Van Glorious. That is important what you just said. I love what you just wrote. I wish I could pin it. I don't know how to pin this shit. You just said it on the nose. Hold up, Zeke. We can't hold Fab Five, African Islam, or others responsible for Bambata's actions. So when y'all went to the crib, what the fuck was going on? What was up, King? Chill, King. What was up, King? They asked, yo, what's up, King? What's up? What was going on? Now, when I went there, because they can kill hip hop. Hip hop is another place right now. So they can get hip hop. Chill, King. Chill, 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 chill. Yo, hip hop. What's up, King? What up, King? Chill, King. Yeah. Shout out to East Harlem. I told you about my Perez shit, my bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to regular. We need to. We need to understand this shit, man. Because hopefully they didn't know nothing. God, let's pray they didn't know nothing. Look, I'm on the top, right? You see heaven. God, I hope they didn't know nothing. But try niggas let the rumor mill. And now it's good. Bam is not going to go alone in this lawsuit because information will go out. And if the guy gets a private investigator, there's gonna be a bunch of people testifying about a bunch of shit that they don't know. Jazzy J, oh man, Bandito. I'm not gonna say no more names. I'm not saying no more names. I'm not saying because it's gonna get disgusting. Sometimes you gotta take away being a fan. We love hip hop. Everybody wasn't into that. Let's respect the game, the rules of engagement. That being said, let me take my ass back downstairs. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I like what Van Gloria said, bro. And I swear, I just hope that these niggas' names don't come up in nothing. That's it. We're not. No, we're not. It's not. It's not changing the topic. It's not. We're not having no more distractions. We're having a real conversation. We're having a real conversation. With that being said, let me get back to wife. Salute boy. You my guy, man. You my guy. You ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing wrong. You heard? You did nothing wrong. That being said, man, salute the 1090 boy. I dedicate this show to the 1090 boy. We learned something today. One thing we all need to learn is let's learn to become better listeners. Let's not having a short attention span. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Feliz Navidad. Shout out to Southern Belle. Chicken wings and rice. For my Spanish speakers, beans, rice, beans, chicken, bene. For my Jamaicans, peas and rice, jerk chicken, jerk pork. To my Muslims, assalamu alaikum. To my gods, peace to the gods and earth. With that being said, peace.